So we want to see it drop further in March or April to this line, then it is the best time to pick up stocks. Okay, now I open up FBN KLCI to highlight this head and shoulder, what do you call this? Head and shoulder reversal pattern. Okay, that means it is a bearish reversal pattern that is going to come down. Okay, come down. But guess what? Since February, it only went up. Okay, last few weeks threatened to come down and but still staying there. Okay, so this inverse head and not inverse, so this head and shoulder pattern didn't happen. Okay, the index never come down, right? And so it could starts to go into a range between 1567 to 1695. But if you do not own any index stock, this is none of your business. Okay, as simple as that. So we do not really follow the index that much because individual stocks still can do well. Like for example, right now the sector that is red hot. Can you make a guess? What sector is red hot now, guys? What sector is red hot now? Red hot. Because the steel counters are the one to watch at least for these few weeks. Okay, steel counters. Right? So right now, so I was telling you, do not need to follow the index to a T. If the index is bearish, it is only the index stocks, okay, that it may be bearish. Rest of the stocks can still be fine, especially the steel counters. Also, later we're going to talk about steel counters. Okay, what about gloves? This one, right, cannot go up. Maybe it's also because the gloves is dragging it down. So tonight we talk about gloves as well. Right, so FBN KLCI, the head and shoulder pattern never happened. Trade sideways now. Come down to this KLCI, KLSE strength index. Now this is KLCI, 30 component stocks, but KLSE strength index, which is over here. For those of you new member, you click this, you get this. Okay, like this. Now this is the market breadth. That means it tracks the active stocks traded in Bursa. Okay, those that are not moving will not be included in this index. So it is automatic. I think every day, yes, every day automatically you will compose the list of stock and then track their movement. So you can see this green line. If it's coming down, most of the stocks are coming down. If it's going up, most of the stocks are going up. Very simple. So I want to bring your attention to this blue line, which I drawn many weeks ago. This is the current support for the whole stock market. Let me repeat myself. This is the support for the whole stock market in Bursa. Okay, as you can see, when most of the stock come down to this particular level, okay, which is the reading about 24, 25, it always bounce since June, it always bounce. In September, bounce, come down, bounce, so very strong. November bounce and then January bounce. The best time to buy stocks, if you like to buy low, okay, if you like to buy low stocks at the low, you should be waiting at this line and pushing. Now, where are we right now? Now, if you are wondering, what happened to January and February market? It was very strong, right? Going up, right? You were wondering, why so strong? You're waiting for the market to crash. Or you'll be disappointed because it did not crash. You can see most of the stocks are going up. Okay, so this is the current state of the index right now. You can see that it is maybe this view cannot see, but okay, it is coming down, it is coming lower. Okay, coming lower. So we want to see it drop further in March or April to this line, then it is the best time to pick up stocks. Everybody understand? If you understand, comment best, B-E-S-T, best. Now you see, I do not know when it will come down, so we need to track every single week, every single day. Okay, watch for it to come down. Like for example, if you give up halfway, right, in August, the stock market isn't going anywhere, and you give up watching the market when it tests 2 times in September. By the time you realize, right, maybe it's at the October top again, and then when you buy stock, you come down again. Then you wonder, what happened? Why every time I buy stock, the stock market will come down one? Oh, and every time I sell, it will go up. Why? Because this line. Okay, everybody understand? Yeah. So now we are waiting for this to drop. Now, what if it didn't drop? What if it doesn't drop, guys? This is the question to answer. Now, every year, calendar year. I'm talking about calendar year. There are 4 months you need to know: February, May, August, and November. Do you know why? because these 4 months are the earnings month where companies are going to announce how they did for the previous quarter. So their share price will react either positively to the better earnings or negatively to the worse earnings. Is there such an English word? Worse? I don't think so. Bad earnings, okay? They will react negatively to the bad earnings where the share price will come down. So these are the 4 months you need to take note of. We are just away from the February earnings week. We're already done with most of the company's earnings. So from March to April, okay, March to April, there will be a stock market low for you to pick up stocks. Now, your question is, if the market is going to come down in March and April, what is the stock to buy? Yes, this is the question. So you shouldn't be asking tomorrow buy what stock. The day after tomorrow, buy what stock? Next week, buy what stock? Those are beginner questions. People who do not understand the stock market will think in this way. But those of us who knows, okay, we know that we want to buy low. We want to know what are the kind of companies we want to wait for the price to be low before we sapu. Let me give you one example. 生活化 one example, my 生活化 one. Okay. Now, for example, if there's a property beside KL Towers, okay, the Twin Tower, Petronas Towers, beside, okay, that street, that road over there, selling market price 2 million, you are able to buy at 1.5 million. You want to buy or not? If you want to buy, comment buy. Buy. B-U-Y, buy. Okay, yes, confirm buy, right? So this is what we want to do in the stock market. We want to wait for it to pull back, okay, at the lowest price possible. So there are a couple of ways. The first way, now we are looking at this blue line. Now, listen up, yeah. When the market, a lot of stocks sell off, go to this blue line, it's going to be very ugly. Okay, it's going to be very scary because it looks like the market is going into a big and deeper correction. Okay, it's going to be very scary. So the companies that you want to pick up, it must be the industry in play. It must be the stocks that are making profits, or you can foresee them in May going to report positive earnings. So this is the trick. You have to look for stocks this way. Then you will have a very structured way to hunt for stocks to buy and prepare for the May earnings. And when the May earnings comes out, confirm and you are in the money. In the money means that your stocks move up from where you buy. You make money. As long as you see weakness, you sell. Okay, it is repeat and rinse every quarter. Just like February, we load up a lot of stock December, January. Okay, those of you who are here many months ago, you will notice I keep talking about November. After November earnings, December and January, there will be a low to buy. So we do have 2 lows, one in December, one in January. If you pick up stocks during that 2 times, right? Okay, you will be deep in profit by February. Let me show you some of the great example like Great Tech. Great example like Great Tech. Wow, very rhyme, right? Okay, can you see in December and January low, you are able to buy Great Tech at 440, 440, 470. Okay, stock price trading at 570 now. You will be able to buy stock like JF Tech. JF Tech, okay? December low, you're able to pick up this stock. Hey, December low, you're able to pick up this stock at about 110, okay, 110 ringgit, and you'll be able to pick up in January at about 130 ringgit. It went to a high of 240 before it starts to plunge down, and you could sell it at 150s, 160. Okay, that is JF Tech. And of course, you have the Tasco, the SCIB, all these. You can take a look. December, January low, if you are patient enough to wait for this low, okay, these are the best time to buy. Okay, so if you buy Tasco, it's 3 ringgit, then it reaches a high of 580. Now, if you do not know how to sell, this will help you. This will help you. Follow the red line, yeah, the red line. So once the stock touch the red line, close below the red line, it will give you a red arrow. It tell you what? Read the English word, guys. Trailing stock exit. Okay, trailing stock exit. That means after you buy in January, okay, so long the stock price, the candlestick, black and white candlestick is still above the red line, you can hang on and we call it ride the trend, right until you see a red arrow, get out of the stock. Very simple. Simple or not, guys? If it's simple, comment simple. Comment simple. Okay, so this is simple, guys. This is simple. Okay, but the truth is, listen up carefully. It is simple, but the truth is, it is not easy. Okay, it is not easy. It is simple, but it's not easy. Why do I say that? Because it is very difficult for you to not go and trade, go and buy in the middle of the week or when the index is going nowhere. It's very difficult to remain disciplined and wait for the index to fall down to the blue line. 係啦。Okay, it is simple enough for you to understand and see for yourself that quite effective this strategy, but it is not easy for you to do nothing and wait. That is the challenge. That is the challenge. Sit and wait. That is the challenge. Okay, so you have to have that discipline to trade what you know and what you know works, and you wait for it to happen before you take the trade. 係啦，就係咁。Okay, so this is the strength index. I hope you understand now what are we waiting for.